right? Normally we get like neck pain, back pain just by sitting in the office is because it was to do with the posture. So if the more postural correction were made and proper exercise were taught, then the body can hold itself. But what really happened in the very beginning, that most people couldn't really do yoga because their body was stiff. Most people say, oh, it's I'm not flexible, so I won't do yoga. In the end, I came up with a concise plan of wellness that I personally implement for my audience here, my client here. I call this more like a personalized wellness. So I always start with the posture first and check what are the problems that people are usually having. So because I believe personally that if you have a lot of pain, it's coming from the posture. So from then I started to develop the entire program and then finally set up this place which is more like an ecosystem where I'm really putting people into the yoga. But what really happened in the very beginning, that most people couldn't really do yoga because their body was stiff. Most people say, oh, I'm not flexible, so I won't do yoga and all that. But I was deeply touched by a thought that yoga can actually help, and this is something I could pick up very easy to implement in the environment here because I couldn't practice the entire naturopathy. So slowly I started to look into people's postures, what's going wrong with the body, and I believe that most of the injuries they were having, even without playing sports, right? Normally we get like neck pain, back pain just by sitting in the office is because it was to do with the posture. So if the more postural correction were made and proper exercise were taught, then the body can hold itself. So if you have a good musculoskeletal system, we were just talking earlier, then everything else functions properly because the muscles are the key factor, right? Movement, and we are built to move. So I start to work on posture followed by the movement, and that's how the pain stops for most of the people. And if you activate correct muscles, if you align your body and joints in a proper way, then you're not experiencing pain just like a child. So it's the process that I put together and made an ecosystem of, and I use different tools, of course, make an ecosystem for the people to learn to move better. Then as they were moving better, there was other complications we had, like low energy, right? So they were moving better, but then they were not eating healthy. So then I started putting nutrition into it and slowly implemented the entire wellness journey. So, like started from very small thing, like master one thing. I focused on one thing more, and then slowly started to put entire naturopathy knowledge into this, the path for the people to get better. So that's how I actually started and continuing this journey.